No, because there are two different cases, Arnab. You can't compare apples and oranges.
How is it apples and oranges?
The reactions.
How is it apples and oranges? We are talking about confession. That is a confession. This is a confession.
You can respond to it.
No, Sanjay, I am asking you only one question. That whatever has come on record from Sadhvi Pragya Singh, she says you took the name of Karkare. She says that Karkare bluffed, there is no tape. NIA is with you. Will you make investigation where there is a tape of Sadhvi? I am putting it on record. There is no tape. Answer whether you will make a demand as a Congress spokesperson that a Sadhvi, a Hindu Sadhvi is in jail. She says it is a bogus tape. Your Karkare, he was your man, and who said that there is a tape? Are you asking investigation as a lawyer? I am asking you. Will you make a demand, investigate whether Sadhvi is a bluff or Karkare is a bluff? Please answer to the people. Are you ready for that investigation? Investigation only on Mohan Bhagwat, who is a sannyasi, who is not like your Robert Vadra.
I think, Arnab, I don't know who asked me that question, but you know...
That is from Sanjeev Punalekar of the Sanatan Sanstha.
Answer that. Yeah, fair enough. But I just want to tell him one thing, that, you know, this is the usual standard operating procedure of the RSS and the Sangh Parivar. The moment anybody is questioned, Indiresh Kumar was questioned, they held dharnas all over the country.
Why don't you answer his question?
This is a way to always deflect public opinion. But the truth of the matter, 1 minute, is all these issues are under investigation. I don't think you have a right to prejudge it.
Tape is true or false, you answer that.
But
tape
why
should
are
be part
you
of charge sheet, it is not.
Tonight?
No,
if you really believe Caravan has come up with something fabricated, sue the magazine for millions of dollars.
I will ask you one question. If Caravan has met him,
why don't you take them to court? Make them bankrupt.
If Caravan has made him, you are a government, will you suspend the NIA chief? I am asking you. If he has made, it is an irregularity. You are aware. You are telling if and then. So you tell, if he has made and you are going to investigate, will you suspend the NIA chief? Will you suspend the jail officer?
The country knows how the BJP,
I am asking you. No, I am asking you. Sanjay, 1 minute. Sanjay, I have asked the questions to the BJP. No, 1 minute. I have asked the questions to the BJP, right? I have not been fair to them. Right. But I am asking you also, how does the truth keep changing? Truth, by nature, is not variable within 2 or 3 years. Now, discrepancy number 2, and Hartosh, look at the facts very clearly, you know. Asimanand tells the magistrate on closer reading, I find, in December 2010 that he felt compelled to confess about his involvement after having met a prisoner, Kaleem. Okay? Asimanand, as per his confession, develops a sudden conscience. Why are you laughing? Why do you find it strange that you develop? No, but whatever. He develops a conscience after meeting Kaleem and decides to confess. However, Hartosh, interesting. Sure. In his interview to the Caravan, he claims, I have never met Kaleem at all.
Yeah, that's right. Sure.
No, how did this happen?
He's a master of flip-flop.
Flip-flop.
Arnab, first let me come to the journalistic point of view.
Yeah.
There's a journalistic story here that nobody is denying. There are tape recordings. There is a man who's voluntarily agreed to this interview procedure so that the story of his life can be written out. He, under no coercion, no threat, openly talks to the reporter. There's a body of work. This extends over 2 years. The reporter cannot have realized what was going to unfold, what Bhavesh Patel was going to say or who was going to say. A story takes time to compile. The story is compiled. The story is out there. There are tapes to back it. This is what has been said.
You were bargaining with the ruling party for the money to put these sentences. You were bargaining for making a concocted tape.
The tapes are out there. The reporter's version is out there. Questions to Bhagwat and Indiresh are out there. This is exactly what journalism should be. Next,
I am asking you one question. Malegaon blast accused who are on bail. Are you ready to meet and carry a story?
Without any compulsion, this man is suggesting a contact with Mohan Bhagwat. Now, that implication is for us to take further.
For the country's sake, please tell what Asimanand told you. He has spoken to us. No, you are a journalist. It is not possible. Asimanand, did he tell you?
That's the next step.
Mr. You please answer. Did Asimanand tell about India Pool flight being used?
You can verify from any angle.
I am asking you one pertinent question. I am asking you. No, it is not possible. It is not possible. I know him. And one question only.
1 minute. First of all, I want to tell you one thing. Karkare is a martyr.
He is not a martyr. I'm sorry. He is killed in an accident. We don't treat him as a martyr.
Then it's your problem. No. You have no right to malign him in my studio. You have no right to malign him in my studio. So first of all, take that back.
Don't accept.
No, you have no right to malign him.
No, I have not maligned him.
No,
we have only talked about a particular
take that back. No, just because you have no right to malign him.
Martyr definition you don't change.
Sir, please, sir, I am not intimidated by the presence of the Sanatan Sanstha.
Nobody needs to intimidate, and you can't intimidate me to say that somebody is martyr.
So it's all right. So I disagree with you.
I disagree, but I don't accept your opinion.
So fine, you may not accept my opinion. So I'm telling you,
it was a political gimmick. It was a political gimmick to make him.
Don't cross the limit on the news, sir. That's what don't cross the limit. My question is, please, let's go with facts. Your problem is that.
No, but if you want to thrust your ideology that he's a martyr, nothing about it. What is this martyrdom? We don't accept. That is not the issue here.
Don't disgrace.
That is not the issue here.
Don't disgrace martyrs with your ideology. And by the way, don't believe that your ideology is to thrust on anyone. You can try, scream, shout, intimidate, do what you want. You cannot thrust your ideology on me. And one minute.
Objective question.
I am asking the objective questions.
I asked him whether Asimanand don't know about India.
Mr. Punalekar, I am asking the objective questions.
Yes.
When you feel I'm asking them the objective questions, you're quiet. When I ask you the objective questions, you start screaming. My question here is, please understand this. And Rahul did not answer on that. Do you believe? Do you agree with my position on Karkare?
Well, absolutely. I don't want to cast any aspersions on any martyr.
So what would you say to him?
I don't have anything. That's his view, his opinion. But I'm
in our opinion, all people who are killed there are martyrs. There is nothing one martyr and other who are killed.
I told you something. Even he disagrees with you. Let's
He may disagree. It is his view.
Discrepancy number 3. Sanjay Jha. Asiman Nan tells the magistrate in December 2010 that it was Indresh Kumar who told him to concentrate on tribal welfare work assigned to him by the RSS while leaving Sunil Joshi with the task of carrying out the terror attacks. In his interview with the Caravan, which we are talking about now, Asimanand says Bhagwat and Indresh Kumar both asked him to go ahead with the plans, but on the condition that the Sangh's name is not dragged into the plans. It's a spin. You understand, Mr. Jha? Spin. Do you understand, Mr. Jha?
All I can tell you, Arnab.
What?
All I can tell you, Arnab, here, very simply put, that, if Hartosh and the Caravan magazine is saying that they have 9.5 hours long tape recordings, and more important, if this magazine was really up to playing some kind of tomfoolery for, a higher circulation, why would they wait for 2 years? I would give them some credibility here, that they haven't rushed with the story, they had something big clearly on hand,
on specifics,
and you're part of a very responsible media, and I think investigative journalism done over a considerable period of time, that 1 minute that they did not entrap him. I think they have followed certain journalistic ethics in getting this story out, and at least until it is denied or proved to be doctored, there is enough reason to find that the reason is to believe the story to be credible. Why would I challenge that? I don't think anybody should challenge that.
No, Sanjay, forget challenging. You and your party should be concerned. You and your party should be concerned that a journalist walks into the cell of an accused and interviews them for 9.5 hours.
First you let the UP and the Bihari Indian arrive in your city, and please don't give any sanctimonious lectures.
Will he ever stick to the topic? In 1984, you should have let the Sikh live their lives and not massacred them. You talk about that. You talk about the Sikh massacre which took place in 1984. You should have let them live. They're as Indians as you are. As much Indians as you are. So let's not digress from the topic. If you don't have answers, better you keep quiet, because you're wasting the time of the viewers.
Calm him down a little bit.
One minute.
Arnab, let me come in here. There's something important, journalistically speaking, about what is happening between these political parties.
Yes,
let us not take away from the journalistic message here. There is a story which is backed in fully by the journalistic process. It is out there. Let us draw out the implications. 1984, R. Subramaniam Swamy and Rahul Narvekar saying that people like me have not bothered or written about 1984. Yeah. Are we going to be acting for the Congress while we are doing things like this? What ridiculous nonsense. You don't shoot the messenger. You don't look at stories in the abstract and try get political points when the journalistic process is totally defensible and totally airtight. Now the implication is that yes,
let him
journalistically, without any coercion, this is what Asimanand has said. Now, legally, it may not be directly admissible, but it raises questions about what the NIA has been doing so far. Should not the NIA ask Mohan Bhagwat and Indresh about their links with Asimanand, to what extent those links go? That is for the NIA to find out. But journalistically, the job has been done. gives certain implications. The Sangh doesn't like it too bad. The Sangh is always
This is the problem with the Sangh. This is the problem with the Sangh.
Violence and activities which are, to say quite honestly, anti-national, and yet then defend it on the grounds that this is some fringe element on our behalf that was doing it.
No, the question.
I think the first thing that should be investigated. The first thing that should be investigated is how they got into the jail.
For 9.5 hours.
That's the issue.
Yes.
Oh,
it's all violation.
Yes. Oh yes, she got the story.
You are a stooge of the Congress.
She got the story. If she got the story, I dare say.
Now they
got the story, my
foot.
Interview
if she got the story,
taken there by the Congress government. And
really? Oh yes, Subramaniam Swami. Subramaniam. 1 minute.
So let's know your caravan.
Subramaniam Swami.
So let's get done with the jail manual. We don't need it any longer.
Now you keep quiet. Don't answer me. You are getting into an argument with me. You keep quiet now. I am not interested in arguing with you. You are the bottom of the barrel of the Congress spokesman.
Press freedom or try and contradict him for that reason. But Dr. Swami just...
Like in the emergency. In the emergency, we already had press freedom.
Hartosh Singh Bal and the Caravan magazine have written a lot of pieces against the Congress party, including even our leaders. We are not...
How did they get into the jail?
Everybody has a right to freedom to express themselves.
How did they get into the jail when he didn't give... He says now he didn't give permission.
No, watch it. What a stunning argument by Subramaniam Swami.
Come in here.
One minute. Hartosh, 1 minute. Hartosh, look, what a stunning argument, by elegantly stunning argument by Subramaniam Swami. We have two issues here. One issue here is that did the RSS chief know about terror attacks? An issue as big as that, a charge as big as that. And the other issue is how did the reporter get the story? If you go by Subramaniam Swami, the bigger issue is how the reporter got the story, not what the story is, which is amazing.
Obviously.
I mean, I can ask you in counter.
Let me say something.
My question to you and Mr. Jha is, how many times did
First of all, don't speak at one time.
Miss Sonia Gandhi face the camera when they were accused of Bofors?
First of all, everyone don't speak together. Hartosh is responding here. I say this today. Do not keep shooting the messenger. The Aam Aadmi Party is asked repeatedly, why are you not giving information at the RTI? The media is bad. I can ask Subramaniam Swami, why is the...
He's not a messenger.
I can ask Subramaniam Swami, why is the BJP not clamoring for the release of Himayat Beg, an accused who was earlier sentenced to death in a German bakery blast? Where is your sympathy for him? Earlier this month, Yasin Bhatkar goes out and says to interrogators that Himayat Beg is innocent, not involved in the conspiracy. If you have the same argument that you are using in this case, then you can say, why don't you come out in his defense? And if we were to ask the contrary question, we are doing bad journalism.
Even more so.
No, that's because Arnab Goswami doesn't read newspapers properly.
Let me say something.
It's on record where we stated that the terror has no color. Every accused should be given a fair trial.
Come on, calm down.
Exactly what was done when...
Hartosh.
Arnab, when we published the Radia tapes, this was exactly the charge against us as journalists. Instead of focusing on what the tapes revealed, the question we were being asked was, where did you get the tapes from?
Was that an important question then?
Of course.
Tapes.
To check the authenticity is the...
did not publish.
Right of every reading.
The question is...
Our job is to get the story,
Radia tapes,
not to explain to Subramaniam Swami how we got the story.
You didn't publish that.
The question is, are you distancing yourself from the interview? Subramaniam Swami, are you
selectively leaked?
1 second. Are you
Radia tapes is full of what the journalists were doing.
Are you distancing yourself? Are we all distancing ourselves from the interview? Or are we blaming why the interview was published? You know, there are bigger issues here, and the bigger issue...
No, how can we treat that as evidence? This is not evidence, it is junk. It is a command performance.
You know what's it? The fact of the matter is, Subramaniam Swami, come to the basics.
What does that mean, Mr. Subramaniam Swami? It is out there, it has certain implications, whether you like it or not, doesn't change the facts.
Congress party.
Sorry, it has no implications.
Really, how do
It
Subramaniam Swami...
has absolutely no implications.
Subramaniam Swami, 1 minute.
Unlike you,
Subramaniam
I am not
Swami...
wedded to a particular party or a particular ideology.
No, but Hartosh, how you could tell us unless
I do not practice.
That's a very
convenient
cover
that you carry out yourself all the time.
Duplicity. At least I am open about my political affiliations.
And what your credibility is.
We know what you do.
What do you know, Mr. Subramaniam Swamy? Instead of ranting, if you could say one thing, you would be on bad ground, because there is nothing you can say here. You don't know anything, Mr. Subramaniam Swamy. That's your problem. You make too much noise
what
without
have you
being challenged,
produced?
because
Something which the interviewer has contradicted. The interviewer himself, the man interviewed himself is contradicted.
The interview is there. First you started saying there was no interview. Now you say the interview has been obtained, but then you question the process. After the process explained to you, then you say it has no legal value.
Now, Subramaniam Swamy,
legal value can be teased
Mr.
out by
Swamy,
the
Mr.
NIA.
Swamy,
Then you interact another step. You can't even stand your ground, Mr. Subramaniam
Mr. Swamy, as I take a break here today. No, Mr. Swamy, Mr. Swamy. Mr. Swamy. Mr. Swamy, I'll take this on. I'm taking a break. I'll say only one thing. First of all, Hartosh Singh Bal is a respected journalist. He has a right to have his point of view. He does not have to have a Sanghi point of view. And if you believe that anyone who does not have a Sanghi point of view, it works for the Congress party, then you are totally mistaken. I can also say, maybe you get too defensive. The RSS and BJP get too defensive in acknowledging the presence of misguided elements in your cadre. You say action should be taken against the guilty, but you stop short of recognizing the antecedents of the accused. Subramaniam Swamy, don't attack journalists all the time.
No, but Mr. Swamy,
don't attack journalists.
I will not attack journalists all the time. I will attack journalists.
Why not? Now I'm taking a break.
He gets all of them. Sanjay is providing that.
Now I'm taking a break.
Tips also.
Tonight, the RSS trashes the interview. But what we want here is, if there is to be an investigation, let there be an investigation. A detailed and forensic investigation into it. Let it not be politicized, and let journalists not be slammed simply because the story is an inconvenient truth to some.
Why not?
Journalism is about the inconvenient truth. Journalism is about the inconvenient truth. I'm taking a break. I'm coming out. Thank you very much for joining me on debate number 1 on the News Hour tonight.